as far as my lifestyle goes, I tell my men everything up front. Like, this is what I do. I'm a dom. I'm a dancer. I'm a sexologist.
Can you tell me what a sexologist is?
I was going to ask.
I'm very interested. Yeah. This burning question inside of me as I was sitting here.
So basically, I will honestly say a sexologist is basically a therapist, if like to really like break it down, because I have to study people, I have to read body language. But honestly, being a sexologist, so to speak, it's just people, just talking to people. Like I do lifestyle parties.
Sorry, so I'm a guy or a girl, and I call you when I need
sex.
Advice on sex?
No. It could be advice. It could be a way of direction. A lot of people have sexual fantasies, for one. They have sexual things that they want to do with their partner, whether it's a girlfriend, whether it's a husband, whether it's a wife, whatever. But the main thing that people are afraid of is rejection. So I teach them how to be comfortable with
But are you just talking to them, or is there touching involved?
No, I just talk to them.
You just talk to them. So people will call you just therapy to talk about sex.
In person is more relatable, more personal, and everything like that.
Does it happen in the club?
No.
Okay.
No, not the club. No.
So it's just a therapist that specializes in sex.
And intimacy. I wouldn't even say sex, because it's more than that. It's intimacy. It's seduction. It's bringing the spark in your marriage.
So no hand jobs?
So what? Did you say you had a degree? Sorry.
I'm a licensed sexologist, so basically it's kind of like having
how
a
do you
real
get
estate
licensed?
license. It's basically like becoming a real estate agent.
Okay,
so
you just get a license. I didn't know there was.
and-
I honestly had never heard of this.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
basically a 2-year course. You can go to anybody if you want. You can pay for the course, and you just take the course. That's it.
Wow.
It's
So, like,
nothing super
Can I go to
extravagant.
DeVry?
No.
Oh.
But yeah, so that's basically what it is. Like, I just enjoy having people feel comfortable with their sexuality, feeling comfortable with whatever turns them on. It's not just about sex, it's about how you feel, you know.
Did you grow up with your dad?
No, I did not.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
So
But-
that maybe some of that. I don't want need a man transferred a little bit from your mom's
No,
situation.
I don't think that. I actually do not think that.
Well, you said you were raised
I was raised by my mother.
by my
She
mother,
did
and she said
extremely-
don't rely on a man. But I'm just saying that sometimes
She didn't
moms
say
can
it, but-
transfer their trauma
True, very true.
onto
I
their
agree.
children.
I do agree. However, I feel like I'm very different because I feel like it's a flaw of mine. I can be very callous, you know? So for me, I don't look at daddy issues. I don't look at shit like that. Like, just because I was attracted to the erotic world, that has nothing to do with my daddy. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not saying the erotic world. I just was curious
yeah.
about your perspective on men, like full stop.
On men, honestly, I give everybody a chance until they prove me wrong. So whether it's men, whether it's female, but strictly men, I will say I have not had the best experience with men. You know, I've only had one situation where I could say the man was incredible, and I ended it. But
Why'd you end it?
just because we had other issues. He had a lot of mommy issues, a lot of codependency issues that I just was not prepared to handle, you know. And I felt like if I wasn't in love with him anymore, I'm wasting your time, where you can meet somebody else that can give you that time. And I just wasn't ready.
Mommy issues?
Do I have mommy issues?
No, you have daddy issues.
I don't have daddy issues.
Oh, never mind.
I don't.
So, I guess when you say codependency, etc., like, does that mean like he want to see you all the time? He want to hang out with you too much?
No, basically the things that he was not getting from his mother, he was looking for me to do.
Such as?
But with men have to realize I'm not your mother. Like,
What did he want you to do? What were the duties he wanted to do that you had an issue with?
basically fix his trauma that his mother created, and I just was not. I wasn't ready for that.
Explain that. What does that mean?
Okay, so I'm a nurturing woman. I am.
Uh-huh.
However, he wanted mothering nurture. Like his mother. Okay, they're from New York, so New York is very hard, very aggressive.
Yeah.
They're not very nurturing at all.
Yeah.
So his mother never told him that he loved her, nothing like that. But when it came to like certain views, he kind of expected me to do what his mother would do, and I'm not your mom. Even as a fiance, girlfriend, whatever, I'm still not your mom.
But like specifically, what would his mother have done? Like, give me one example
Yeah,
of a
that's
task.
what I'm trying to get to. Okay.
Like, was he like, read me a
it's hard
story
to
before
explain.
bedtime? Like,
Thank you.
yeah,
No.
tell me Santa's real. Yeah.
He basically.
Or was it
it's
like
so
he
hard
wanted me to cook?
explain. I cook. I love to cook.
No, I know. I'm just saying,
will
like,
cook for my
we
man.
definitely an example.
Okay, so basically, his childhood trauma. He wasn't told that he loved. Like, he wasn't told by his mom that she loved him and shit like that. I mean, stuff like that. I'm sorry, stuff like that. But it was like his mom was very mean to him. But it's kind of like, even though he's looking at me for that nurturing effect, I'm still not your mom. You want that from your mom. I can't give that.
So
I
I
can
love
tell
you saying I love you.
Yeah, like I can tell you I love you, but I'm not your mom telling you I love you. If that makes sense. Like, it's not the same thing. Like, even though I love that man completely, I'm still not your mother saying it. I don't know if that
Did he
makes sense.
want you to like pretend to be his mom, or you just wanted you to say I love
No,
you?
not
Like, I'm trying to follow this. I tell my husband I love him the whole time.
It's so hard to explain. Like,
Yeah.
Because you also did mention you're callous, by the way. I don't know if you remember that saying
callous.
that.
Yes,
Yeah.
I can be callous in certain ways, but if I love you, I'm not callous. No, it's if I don't like you, I can be callous, or I just want your money type.
Did he want more
situation.
affection that you didn't give
I gave
to
him a lot of affection, but the fact that it didn't come from his mother, that's the type of affection that he was missing, that he expected me to bring. But I'm not your mom. I can't give you that affection. So
See,
it was
they want
hard.
an example, a hard example. You're just saying in general, which is the
I'm
problem
not
here.
saying in general. I'm literally saying, like, okay, I'm your wife, right? I love you. As my husband, I love you,
Well,
right?
not me, but yeah.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But I'm not your mother
Yeah.
saying I love you. But you're looking at me like I wish you were my mother saying I love you. I can't be your mom. I can only tell you I love you.
So he wanted breast milk, but you gave him your milk.
I gave him titty milk. I'm not your mom.
Got
Like,
Okay.
I can't.
Tomatoes.
I can't be your mother, basically. You're looking for a mothering thing, and I'm your wife. I'm not your mom.
Interesting.
So it's two different kind of loves, basically. Like, there's a difference between a
Do
mother
you,
loving.
do you think that's something that could have just been talked through versus getting rid of a guy that was treating
I
you
didn't
well?
get rid of him for that.
That's the number one thing you brought up.
I mean,
That is what
okay,
you said.
so I know it is. I know, right? It is. I'm sorry.
Let me guess, he cheated.
Huh? No, he didn't.
No?
He was actually the first guy that I never had suspicions of him cheating. To this day, he loves me. You know what I'm saying? But the emotional baggage that he was putting on me, I was like not ready for it.
Okay.
I really was not ready for it. And I was just being honest. Like, I
Interesting.
love you, but I'm not ready for you.
So you said that you were putting your career first also because you had bad
Yes.
experiences with men, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think those bad experiences are directly attributed to your line of profession?
Yes, I do.
No.
Absolutely.
Accountability.
So wouldn't it be fair to say that like maybe you've just experienced bad men from your workplace?
No, because I wasn't always doing what I was doing.
Okay.
I do think in some ways I may be too independent, honestly, because not on purpose. I don't want to emasculate my man ever, and I never will.
Okay.
But the way that I was raised, I kind of tell a man, like, I don't need you, but I'm not saying in the sense of, like, you're not shit, basically.